So as a YouTube content creator, there are plenty of things to consider when first starting out. One of those things you will probably want to know before getting started on your channel is what niches are the highest paying in terms of ad revenue once you become monetized. So CPM, or cost per mil, will translate to cash flow once you get enough views and monetization. So knowing what categories will do well will probably help you out in the long run. To be more specific, CPM relates to how much a YouTube partner program pays you per 1,000 views. Also, selecting your niche is what will give you an idea of who your target audience will be in the terms of planning and what kind of businesses you can partner with in the future if you are given the opportunity. To help you figure all this out, I've compiled a list for you of the 10 of the highest CPM video niches on YouTube. See if one of these tickles your fancy to try out during 2023 or right now. The first one is the money-making online niche, which is by far the single biggest niche on YouTube. Tips on how to make money online is something that everyone wants to learn about, so it's no surprise it's the most popular category. Creators in this particular niche can make anywhere between $13 to $22 per 1,000 views, depending on the topic. For instance, channels about affiliate marketing are on the high end of that range. Given the type of content this is for, it's also not a surprise that most of these channels that provide this are monetized. Number 2 is digital marketing. Coming in second is any kind of video in the realm of digital marketing. YouTube channels relating to things like social media marketing, blogging, online course creating, etc. can net their creators around the $12.50 mark. Number 3 is investments in personal finances. This is another money-related item, no surprise there. If you haven't guessed, lots of people like to learn about money-making opportunities. Learning about different investment and personal finance topics has been gaining popularity lately, especially as more of the bigger companies are getting involved. The average CPM for creators in this niche is around $12, and the topics can range from stocks to crypto to basically personal finance or investing, and anything in between. Number 4 is educational content. This one is pretty wide-ranging niche, but educational content takes number 4 spot on this list. This could range from kid-focused content about shapes and math and more, but it also includes adult-focused content on topics like art history or how to tie a tie, for instance. Content creators in this niche have an average CPM rate of around $10. Number 5 is tech. Of course, tech is going to be in the top 10 of the highest paying categories on YouTube. This is another one of those incredibly broad niches. So everything from tech and cars to computers and more falls into here, with each of these categories being different CPMs. This can be anywhere from $2.50 to $8 per 1,000 views. Number 6 is lifestyle. So who doesn't love following someone else's life for a bit? Glimpses into their travels, relationships, homes, and more can be so exciting for the casual viewer. And of course, advertisers like to cash in on this. Creators in the lifestyle niche can, on average, see CPMs around $3.50, but it varies. Number 7 is fashion or try-on hauls. It's the YouTube influencer's time to shine with fashion and try-on hauls. Most of what the fashion world revolves around now is whatever the popular influencers happen to be posting about that week. From personal favorites to trying on a ton of items from a particular store. These creators are a big influence on the styles of today. Those who make videos in this niche can usually see CPMs of $3.50 with their content. Number 8 is cooking. So while always having had a following, this niche definitely picked up steam during the pandemic since people couldn't go out to eat for a while. With lots more people tuning in online to find new recipes and cooking techniques, these channels have been consistently gaining traction. The content creators for this section of YouTube have CPMs of around $2.50. Number 9 is fitness and bodybuilding. The ever-present desire for self-improvement and getting fit has entered the chat. This is another niche that gained a large additional following during the pandemic, as gyms were generally closed. This meant that people who wanted to stay in shape or get in shape needed to find guidance. And where better than on YouTube? With everything from yoga to Pilates to cardio and weightlifting, content creators within this niche have CPMs of around $1.50 according to Advertisers. And last but not least, number 10 is video games. Last but certainly not least, Now we have the ever popular topic of video games. With so many games to choose from and so many content forms that you can work in, viewers can find whatever they are looking for. In fact, some of the most subscribed to channels on YouTube fall into this niche. Anything from cheat codes, RPGs, playthroughs, etc. You can find a video for it on YouTube in the gaming niche. Creators in this category of content generally see CPMs of around $1 to $1.50. So now that you have a good idea of what categories do well on YouTube, what do you think would be something you are interested in making content about long term? If your goal is to turn your YouTube into a for-profit kind of deal, then knowing what will make you the most CPM is key. If you choose a high CPM category but hate the topic you're working on, then why bother, and you're not going to keep going. You will likely lose interest in maintaining the channel. My main advice to you is that you take your time, do your research, find a few topics that interest you, and then look into which one of these will make you the most if that is your main goal. I hope you found this helpful, and I wish you the best in your content creation.